Hello, everybody. I will be presenting a children's story that I wrote. However, okay, this way. I'll be presenting a children's story that I wrote. However, I will only be able to present the second half of the story. So to give you context, our story is about a young girl called Mpo. Mpo was raised by a family of rangers, and one day they decide to take her out and teach her how to become a ranger. However, she has a problem. She doesn't listen. And so one day, her family decides to send her out to go and find a zebra. And now she's going on a whole journey, meeting lots of different animals, trying to find a zebra. So we pick up this story after she's just met a giraffe, and she's off to go and find the hippo. "I will do that," she said, as she climbed down the trees and started towards the river. And as she made her way there, she sang. "What is a zebra? It has 4 knees. It can't climb trees. It eats some leaves. It is not very tall. Does it have a tail? Is it slightly small? Is it faster than a snail?" Eventually she arrived at the river. It was wide and slow, and the water lazily floating past. She must find an animal with 4 legs, can't climb trees, eats some leaves, and is not very tall. And Poe walked along the riverbed, but none of the animals fit her descriptions. Maybe she could try looking on the other side. She arrived at a part of the river where stones were poking out and going across the whole river to the other side. What a great path for her to take. She hopped onto the first stone. It was quite soft for a stone, very smooth, strange. She jumped onto the second one, and then all of a sudden the stone moved, 2 eyes poking out of the water, following a great big fat face. "Why are you standing on my back?" boomed a great deep voice. "Oh no, I had no idea. I'm so sorry." "Well, you see, small child, I am nice and I don't eat humans, or any meat in general. However, if you had stepped on anyone else in this river, they would have snapped you up straight away, not because they're hungry, but because they're mean." "That doesn't sound very nice. Do you think you can help me get to the other side of the river?" Mpo replied. All right." The large creature started to slowly meander through the glossy river. "Do you have 4 legs?" "Yes." "Can you climb trees?" "No." "Do you eat leaves?" "Sometimes." "And you're shorter than a giraffe?" "Of course." "Are you a zebra?" "Zebra? Zebra? Oh, no, no. I am a hippo. I live in the water and eat the grass. I can crush anything with my jaw, and I'm surprisingly fast. I am not a zebra." The hippo bellowed. "This zebra is very good at hiding. I can't find it anywhere. Is there anything you can tell me about zebras to help me find one?" "Well, I suppose one difference is between us that zebras' tails are much longer than mine. I don't like to admit that. I'm very proud of my tail." They had arrived to the other side of the river, and Mpo hopped off the back of the hippo. "Thank you for your help, and for not eating me." "You're welcome. Some advice. You got lucky with me, but never try come close to hippos again. You'll get in lots of trouble." And with that, the hippo sank under the water and drifted away. And Mpo began her journey along the riverbed again, and with all the things she learnt, she began to sing. "What is a zebra? It has 4 knees. It can't climb trees. It sometimes eats leaves. It is not very tall. It has a tail. Is it slightly small? Is it faster than a snail?" It had gone to a time of the day where the sun was starting to sink down into the ground, and Mpo was tired. It had been a long day full of questions and worries. Maybe she could lay down for a little. It was hot, oh so hot, and there wasn't any shade that she could find. That's when Mpo came across a hole in the ground, almost like a little cave. It seemed cool down there, away from the sun. Mpo got down on the ground and shimmied into the hole. It was soft and cool and dark, perfect place for a rest from the scorching sun. Just as she was about to close her eyes and drift off to sleep, a dark and grating voice echoed through the cave. "Is that meat I smell?" Mpo jumped up startled. A bright yellow eye was staring at her from the other side of the cave. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she made out the shape of a long, scaly body with 4 short, fat legs, a long, strong tail, and a huge jaw filled with teeth. "Hello, who are you?" Mpo said, her voice shaking. "Oh, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you're in my den. I don't like people being in my den." The creature snarled. "I'm very sorry. I will leave now. and Poe got up and started to shuffle towards the opening of when the creature whipped its tail and blocked the way out. Oh, don't leave now. You're here. Might as well stay. Do you know what I am, girl? A zebra? Zebra! Zebra! Oh, how vile! No, 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 I am a crocodile. I have 80 teeth, scales, and claws. I eat meat and swim extremely fast. I am not a zebra, the crocodile hissed. You eat meat? And Poe was terrified now. Eyeing the crocodile's tail, she saw that she could fit over it and through the tunnel. She would have to pick the right time to escape. Oh yes, the crocodile replied. All types of meat. I'll eat it at any chance I have. You know what I love about humans? I can eat them. And Poe jumped over the tail and raced up the tunnel, out into the open. The crocodile raced after her the whole way, snapping and snarl, mouth dripping with saliva. Come here, I'm hungry. And Poe kept running away from the river, past the trees and bushes, on until a truck came roaring past. And Poe, where have you been? It was her father and uncle. And Poe filled with relief. Oh, father, oh, uncle, you'll never believe what happened. And Poe told them everything as they drove the way home. And Poe, you should have listened, otherwise things like this happen. You get in trouble. Yes, you're right, uncle, but when I went out there, I paid so much attention, and I learnt so much. I'll make sure to listen from now on. And Poe exclaimed. As the sun sunk into the ground and the sky turned red, a herd of animals with black and white stripes came galloping across the road. Poe looked at the animal. It had 4 legs. It didn't look like it could climb trees. And it looked like it ate leaves. It definitely wasn't taller than a giraffe, and it had a tail. Father, what is that? And Poe asked, pointing at the animal. That, my dear, is a zebra.